So what we're going to be doing in this specific video is we are going to be looking at baseline setup from day one of using SAM so that you can build out all of the different things that you can do. And then I'm going to show you some additional setup that is optional, but is good to know so that you can really build that baseline understanding. All right, so starting off inside of SAM, you can go to sam.workflowsecrets.info, and you're going to be met with this screen. This is our login screen, and if you do not yet have a login, I would encourage you, go ahead and click this little sign up button, fill out a little bit of information, click this terms of service. If you'd like to receive a newsletter, you're more than welcome to check that. Or you can actually sign up directly through our Google integration by clicking this Google button. Once you've done that, click sign up, or you can just go ahead and log into your account, and then we can go ahead and get started. All right, now once you're inside your SAM account, you are going to be met with the dashboard screen. Now we're going to dive into dashboards a little bit later. There's a lot of really powerful stats that can help you and your business, and we are going to cover all of that. But for now, let's just go ahead and look and go, wow, that's really, really pretty. On the left-hand side, you're going to see all of the different sections inside of SAM. We're going to dive into each one of those as we go through this training. But before we get started, one of the most valuable things that you can actually do inside of SAM is go onto the top right-hand side, and you're going to see your initials. So clicking on your initials, you are going to see a drop-down menu, and we're going to go through several of these. But today, let's start off with the profiles section. Now, in the profile section, this is going to be where we start to give SAM context of you and your business so that it can start to help you build out some really powerful things. Now, the really cool thing about SAM, when I set off to build SAM, I had actually been coaching real estate agents on how to use AI. And SAM was actually built not as a system that is poised to completely change how we think about real estate technology. It actually started off pretty humbly as a system designed to help real estate agents build resources that they can put onto their website and they can pull in leads. So when I was building it, the ability for AI to be infused into each and every piece of SAM was very, very important to me. And so a lot of times you're going to hear me throw around terms like AI powered or AI first, which is a little bit of a controversial turn and phrase, but realistically, these are all just marketing terms. But what at the core this means is SAM was built from the ground up, thinking at every single point, man, how can I use AI to help you be more successful, marrying technology into your business to help you be more productive? So that's what we are going to be looking at. And inside the profile, this is going to be how we do it. So the very first thing I want you to fill out is your time zone. That's going to be really important. So SAM knows, hey, what time zone are you in? After that, you can go through and fill out all your broker information, all your company details, and then we're going to come down to the team members. Now, inside of SAM, you are going to have a different number of team members available. If you're taking a trial, you're only going to have one team member. But then once you decide SAM is the software for you and you subscribe, depending on what plan you have, is the number of team members that you're going to have the ability to plug into your system. Now, if you'd like to add any new team members, you click this add team member button, you fill out their name, their email address, and a little invite gets sent off to them so that they can build out and set up their own SAM profile. It'll be linked to yours, but it will be their own account with their own login. So that's really cool. It's worth noting. Once we have all of this, let's go ahead and let's look at each of the team members. So clicking on this account owner, which is going to be what you will have access to, I'm just clicking on my name, and it's going to bring a drop down. Now, this drop down is going to allow me to fill out lots of different details about myself and all of the different pieces that go into my business. But the very first thing I want to stop and pause and really talk about is this member niche. Now, a niche is basically the little tiny area you focus on. So a member niche is what area of real estate are you focused on? Now, if you have multiple areas of real estate, you can separate those with a semicolon, and you can add all of them to that. Now, this is going to be really important a little bit later, but just jot down all of the different areas you focus in on in helping your clients. And this is going to give context to Sam. Now, once we have all of that, we can go to our member voice. Now, this is a really cool piece because one of the things that I realized really quickly is that the AI tools that are out there can create resources for you, but oftentimes they do not sound like you. So adding in this specific piece into Sam allows Sam to actually write in your writing style. It's going to sound like you. Now, you can do a couple of things. On the right-hand side, there's lots of attributes that you can choose from. It could be as easy as clicking on the box, and you can choose whichever ones you want. That's actually what I did right here. But if for some reason you're like, oh, man, I'm not really sure what my writing style would be. On this left-hand side, you can click this Analyze Content, and you can go into your Google Docs, and you can grab a template that you wrote. You could go into your Gmail and grab a email that you sent out. You could go onto your website and you could grab one of your resources that you use to pull in leads. We call those lead magnets. Whatever it is, I guarantee you have a piece of writing that you can plug in right here. You click this OK, and then Sam is going to review it, and then it will pre-select all of the different attributes for you. Now, once we've done all that, you can fill out member service area and then any additional information. I like to say that this would be a really great area for things that you might find in an About Me section. But once we have all of that filled out, we are well on our way to building out our profile.